Hey, hello. Hi, how are you? Hey. Sorry, it's hot out here. Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. What? That's crazy. I never slept with anyone, so how am I a slut? Okay. Oh, it is hot out here. Yeah, it is very hot out here. I just hope I'm just gonna try to work on getting my place, so because I really need to get a place. I can't show my face. It is hot out here, dude. It is hot. You never took me to Bangladesh. Now I got that stupid thing in my head. What I was gonna say is that there's this thing at the where was it? The casino, and I wish me and my mom could have went. They were like raising money, but you could go look at the cars. I was like, my brother's friends are gonna be there because it's like the car community, and I was like, man, but I don't know. I'm trying to get me and my mom a place so we can go do things, and I need to get a car and then learn how to drive it so that way, I can go places. It was a car thing. It wasn't the casino. It's like outside. They had it blocked off, and they had like they had like what do you call those cars? Now I forget what they are. Slingshots. Have you ever seen a slingshot? They're really cool. My brother's friends have one because I know 2 people he knows has a slingshot. Anyways, they had like cars, and then you can look at the cars, but also the entry fee for your car is what goes towards like cancer treatment or something. And so yeah, that's what it was. It was like a thing, a car show. Yeah, it was at the casino. That's where it was. It was at the casino. It was a car show thing at the casino outside. And my mom would have loved to go because then we could look at the cars, but yeah, I couldn't go. Hey, I'm just having a real hard time, guys. I'm just like, my brain is, I am just very much struggling. Yeah, they didn't come in time. So I'm gonna explain to you what happened with that. I had 2 tubes in my side, and because I had 2 tubes in my side, they have to unhook everything from the machines in order for me to go to the bathroom. So I have to carry this thing with me. It had fluid in it because it was draining the fluid from my heart. I had fluid built up around my heart. I almost died from that. And so anyways, that's why I used the bathroom on the floor, because they didn't come in time. And then he got mad because, I called them, and then I needed to go, and I waited. Nothing. They didn't come in time, and then he has the nerve to get mad at me because he didn't come in time, and saying, well, you should have called us, blah blah blah. Now look. And then I was like, what? Well, it's because I was hooked up to the machines. I can't unhook myself because first I would, well, then. Okay, hey, sorry guys, my phone overheated. And it's probably gonna overheat again because I don't have any shade. But that's okay. Sorry, I don't have any shade. So, yeah, my phone's gonna probably overheat. Well, they have programs. They have housing programs for people with no income, and they also have programs now with 30% of what you make. But I am just like trying to, and I'm on a wait list. They needed this document, which I don't know what's going on with the document, to be honest with you. Yeah. There's a whole thing going on with the document, and I'm on wait lists, and then I got kicked off wait lists, and then girl, go away somewhere. Nobody cares. You know why horrible people get rewarded? Because eventually they're going to hit a hard spot. Eventually they're going to end up where I am at. Just because someone is blessed does not mean they're getting away with it. Trust me. People never get away with doing anything. They will always get caught. But yeah. It is hot out here, and I'm trying not to let it overheat. Yeah. Oh, you're in Jamaica? Nice. That's the thing. Like, I don't like traveling outside of the country because I'm afraid of flying. I never flew. And actually, I got an offer from someone to live in a house in Hawaii. I mean, I like, you don't get offered things. You have to pay for it, and that's sad. I don't have to pay for anything. You know that if I wanted to take a trip anywhere, and this is something that is crazy, if I wanted to go the route for looking for a sugar daddy, that I could, and I also could have all my luxuries and everything paid for. I wouldn't have to pay for nothing, nor would I have to work or get a job, because I can do that if I wanted to. Some people think that's funny, but no, I'm serious. Like, let me just get cleaned up. Let me just go. Yeah, and I could do that. Like, what's the sad thing is you have to pay for your trip where I wouldn't have to pay for mine. So, I mean, that's not a flex at all. Like, if I wanted to take a trip, like, if I really wanted to do that, I could. Some people just think they flexing. You and me are not the same. And I don't expect people to pay for me, if that makes sense. I don't expect people to give me their money. I don't expect any of that. Because I'm the one that usually deals with places and things. Most of the time, if I have the money, I'll say, hey, do you want to go here? And then I'll pay for them to go. Otherwise, I'm crazy. Like, I do that. I can send me for 2 tickets in the person. So, yeah. And that was the Price is Right live. And I know why they didn't go. But to be honest with you, yeah. Like, what? So, I was bathing 2 days ago. Well, that doesn't mean I still don't feel like that, because I do to still feel like that. So, yeah. I wasn't going to take on that whole situation. And especially because you don't even know the whole situation. So why are you even talking about it? Like, hello? It's more than just not talking to someone. It's actually being grown. Because, see, if I was 50 years old, right, if I was in that age range, I would at least have a conversation with someone instead of being childish, because clearly you don't know the whole situation. And I'm not coming on here to bash, attack, or drag that person online, but there was some things that I said that was lied to my face, right? That was not being honest when I was being honest the whole time. So, I mean, some people just don't know how to be honest and treat people properly. And some people don't even know how to love. And sometimes I had to understand how certain people love people because of their situation. If they've never had parents in their life that love them like that, then they're not going to know how to love other people. So that was literally what, that's what people are. It's like sometimes they don't know how to love properly, and then you have to teach them, or sometimes I teach them, you have to learn how to love them the way that they don't know how to love others. So you have to understand their way of loving others, and they have to understand your way of loving them, because sometimes people don't have parents in their life and they never did, and sometimes they don't know how to love people properly. So their way of showing love is different than your way of showing love. So, yeah. So, yeah. You know what I mean? Sorry, but sometimes you have to learn how to love people a certain way. You know what I mean?